man.
All right, we got him.
We like to apologize.
For what? To absolutely no one. The two-time champ does absolutely fucking nothing.
Okay. The Real is back. The Real is back.
Come on.
You know, two thems. I am Himothy, whichever you prefer. Dancing and Eman. Watch your back. The best member of the DSS. Yeah, do your Googles. I'm getting tired of having to tell you, but at some point you'll learn. It's free for real.
Oh God. Colson
On
AC,
Ghanaian.
Don Curleod in the building, the one and only. AKA LL Coolins, AKA C Note. We here, man. Coming for your left ear, your right ear, surround sound, smart speakers, portable speakers. Yeah, man. Episode 181. Let's get it.
Let's do that.
Hey, yo. Man's got Telemundo on in the background. I'm crying.
Hey, is he there?
I don't actually know.
Sorry,
Nice.
I just
He's
had
back.
to sort out some Wi-Fi issues. But yeah, I'm back.
Oh, so
It's your turn on the intro now, sir.
Yeah, it's Eman G45. The G is solid in my name. The 45 is silent. It's getting
Come on.
struggling. Tinfoil hat Eames.
Mm-hmm.
The Prince of the East. Yeah. The Black Mamba Dove.
Brr.
It's the Cheetah himself.
Mm.
The R&B voice is very much present.
Facts.
Welcome, man. Blessed and alive, of course. Always.
One.
We bring you tidings of joy. And
Facts.
everything there.
True.
Yeah. Why do you have a top saying making it rain? Were you
I don't know.
paused?
This is old.
Right.
What?
No, bro.
You know what? I want to discuss this. Not everything is pause. You
No,
can't live life
everything's
like
paused.
this.
Yeah, no, everything's
No, I
paused.
don't. Nah,
Sometimes just play.
I don't. Nah, I'm not giving you that one, you man. That's not pause. I don't see it. I
No,
don't see the vision.
Just making it rain.
They all have a song called "Make It Rain."
If anything, that's like the opposite of pause. If you know, you know. Quenched.
Could be a golden shower. Who knows?
Oh, yo. Okay. All right.
Nah, come on, dog.
No, I'm playing.
No,
I'm
thank
definitely
you.
playing. No, it's definitely not a pause thing, but
Where do you
it
want
is
to
what
start?
it is.
We just need to give a PSA to the listeners. Again, we are zooming because of circumstances, but we promise next episode we are back. We're going to be in person.
Yeah.
We're going to give you guys
In
that
person,
new. Exactly. That 4K.
That new crate.
Hopefully we get some guests on as well. Trying to get some people on too.
Yes.
It's yet to be confirmed, but you know, we'll see what happens.
We will restore the vibes. Don't just wait on it. Next week we got
That's
you
a
guys.
fact. Either way, we're in person. That's life changing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's been going on, man?
Chris Rock.
Hey yo.
Man. What? He dropped his Netflix special.
Do you guys find Chris Rock funny? And this is just obviously just like a question, like
No, I have to know, you know.
like stand up, because I know everyone has different kind of stand up preferences. Is he up there for you, man?
Out of respect, yes. I prefer him acting personally.
No. Not majority of the comedians today cannot act in terms of reciprocating the same energy of comedy. Majority of them cannot do it. Especially because of how society today has changed, but just in general, like most of them cannot do it. You always end up finding them doing like kids films or like 12A films, you know, just to make sure that they get the right amount of P's and stuff like that. Not treading on toes, not trying to make it like a spoof film or anything like that. So most of the comedians, they can't do acting, in my opinion, in terms of like making it super funny. But in terms of comedy, I think Chris Rock was, I want to say, like the biggest to do it before Kevin Hart. So he's definitely funny. He's definitely amazing.
But do you find him funny though? Like, he's in your top 3 or 5 comedians, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. For sure, definitely.
The thing is, for me,
Especially when it
like,
comes to stand-up as well.
with his
Well,
stand-up though, like I
Right.
felt like I didn't really. It's not that I got into stand-up late, but one of the first stand-ups I saw was of him, and I found it really funny. I think it's I can't remember which one it was. It's the one where he talks the difference between black people and niggers. But that was like one of his first skits.
Yeah.
Or not one of his first, but one of the ones that kind of blew him up. So I found it really funny at first, but then ever since that initial period, I gravitated more towards like others. It's not that I didn't find him as funny, but I just felt like at the time when Cat Williams was like his funniest, I found him way funnier. Even Kevin Hart to
Yeah.
some degree, when I found him funny, I found him way funnier. And obviously Dave Chappelle, being Dave Chappelle up until maybe the last year or two, he's like the elite for me. So I don't know, like I find him funny, like he has his moments, but I don't think his comedy style appeals
It
to
just
me.
might be out of date. It just didn't work. I think it was tough with this new special because he was trying a lot of stuff, and I just don't think it worked. That's how I felt watching.
I think a lot of
and
people liked
the
it
way
though, from what I've seen. Like, I mean,
and that's
it's like
fair,
split.
I'm
It's like
not gonna
split.
knock
Like a
it.
lot of people hate it, a lot of people like it. But like, I know what you're trying to say.
I didn't think it was particularly good. You'd had ages to come up with this material, talking on the situation. Obviously, he's speaking on the slap, and I just didn't think it was particularly clever or well done.
Mm. No, I'm with you. I didn't like. I put it this way: that skit that you sent me, Eman, the South Park one, I found that way funnier than what Chris Rock had to say.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's the one that I know thinking about. I think it said it in a lot
my new
less.
book, where?
They wrote, oh man, they absolutely
How
killed
can they
me.
call the book where? That's insane.
That South Park clip, they were finished. And normally I'd be like, nah, come on, you can't do them like that. But I think that's how a lot of people feel. But his stuff about Harry and Meghan as well, it just weren't it. I just don't think it landed. I
Didn't
think I
land for
liked a lot
me
of the
either.
stuff he wanted to talk about, but I don't think it was to a high enough quality, is what I'd say. I just don't think the jokes were particularly funny.
I will say though, I think this generation is definitely not appreciative of like stand-ups, or they don't really understand the concept of it. Like I saw a lot of people pushing back on Chris Rock saying, "Oh, it's easy to get behind the stage 3 months later and then joke about it, but you can't say it to a man's face." It's like he is a comedian. Like that's his job. You know, in
Yeah,
the Roy Keane voice,
there's just a lot
that's his job. Like that's what it's
No,
supposed to
I
do.
just I feel like a lot of people today are entitled.
I
And
just don't
rightfully so,
understand.
they can be entitled, but if you go to a comedy show, there is a behavior that has to be showcased from the audience, from the customer, and also from the performer as well. But these days it's like, customers always right. And to a certain extent, yes, but there is that behavior that needs to be showcased.
I
Like,
trust.
for example, you wouldn't go to a football game naked, would you? And then tell everybody, yeah, well, it's my right to be naked. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even correlate. But with like, am I on? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
Basically,
confused about that.
no,
No,
no. But the thing is, I feel like today people are expecting a topic and then expecting it to be funny. So like they're going there expecting something. They're expecting a specific topic, and specifically they're gonna laugh at that. Whereas they might turn around and give you something completely different. They might turn around and say something else, and if you don't receive it the same way, it's like, oh well, it's trash. It's like, well, it's a
yeah.
comedy show. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get what you get. It's like
Well,
when
that's
people go
it.
to comedy shows and they're in front row and they get roasted. It's expected. It's happened all the time.
And then they get
But then some
upset. I
people turn around and
went
say,
to one,
"Yeah,
they
don't
got
roast
so
me."
upset.
It's like, well, you're now
What
going
did
to get
they do?
roasted. So Yeah.
It wasn't even
Does that make
on
any
him,
sense?
really. Like that.
Nah, I fully get you, man. Sorry, Demi.
It wasn't even on that person like that. It was just they didn't like where the joke was going, and they just got up in a huff and was like, "You can't be saying that sort of stuff." Like,
Yeah.
if I go, please corn me, and especially because I was sitting in the front, so I was expecting it half, sort of anyway. But I just don't understand this sort of. Are you going to be pissed off so that you can have an outrage? That element to it, I don't get. Nor will I ever.
Yeah, comedians should be allowed the license to be able to try and be funny because not
Oh,
everything's
100%.
not everything's going to land. Like, and obviously nowadays it's harder to land jokes,
Nah.
so they should be given that license to do that. Especially if you're good at it and you have a track record of being good at it.
But yeah, I mean, talking about entanglement in 2023, like what?
Yeah.
You're one of the best to ever do this in certain people's eyes. How is that what you landed on? And that's what you wanted to discuss.
Yeah.
I was just.
To be
I was
fair,
shocked by
I
that.
only saw the sketch where he was just like, I saw the sketch and the way he was just like, yeah, Will Smith's a bitch. He's a bitch. His wife
That was
told
from
him
the
he's a
bottom of his
bitch.
heart, man.
He went and slept with his son's friend because he's a bitch. And then no one has ever had an interview where the person cheated on you asks you, how do you feel about cheating?
That bit was funny. That
That's
bit was
crazy.
funny.
And it's like, at that point, Chris Rock is a genius because Will Smith said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. But in that topic, you told everybody and you gave the world to be judged upon. So that's your beef. You have to lay in the
Fair
bed.
enough.
For real.
Pause.
That was pain. But yeah, no, I mean that element was well done, but I just feel some of the jokes just didn't particularly land for me. Which is a shame because I feel like it was a topic we all wanted to hear his side on, and I just don't think it weren't it. That's how I feel. Even that we were saying earlier, the Harry and Meghan stuff, that gave more than what this was.
Yeah, for facts. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So I go, man. Did you guys see oh, by the way, Demi, I wanted to run something back from the previous pod. You said watch the clip of Idris Damson Idris and Method Man. And I've never been so cringed out in my life. Like
Oh man,
that
I
clip is
couldn't believe it.
terrible. That
Nah,
clip was gross.
I'm all for believing in your source, please do, but nah.
Nah, they were
And
both
I don't
gross.
think Method Man knew it was happening.
Nah, he was gross for playing along as well. Everything about that was gross. I don't know why
A snack.
I've been called a Zaddy. Nah, y'all need to get up.
I
Get off the
was gonna beat
stage.
them both up. Boo!
Get off. I wanted to
Thrown
say
tomatoes.
there was like a massive discourse about what's his name, Michael B. Jordan, because there's that clip where he's getting interviewed by a
The
girl he
corny
went
girl.
to school with. Yeah, so she called him corny back in the day, and obviously he clung on to it, and he was giving her extra sauce in the video, saying, "Oh, I'm corny, right? I'm corny." And obviously people were taking
That man's
sides, going
different.
back and forth. I respect it. Personally. I hear
I
it.
don't know, but do you know, I feel. Did she say it? Because apparently she wasn't even the one that said it.
So
No, there was a group of them that said it. There was a group of girls, a group of people in the classroom that were just like clown him and then just call him corny. Because like he had a vision, he had a plan, like, and he followed through. And now he's the mega star. Like he's a sex symbol. Do you get what I'm saying? And then now you're out here questioning me, saying we used to go way back. Nah, you called me corny.
Yeah, stay over
You
there.
were the one who called me corny.
Now, fact, yeah. I respect, like, listen, if you do something to someone, you don't know how they're going to feel about it and how long they may hold on to it. And it wasn't even anything. It was a slight jab. You can move on from that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be something that was awkward. I'm happy he was able to get that off.
Yeah, sometimes you need to
Sometimes you
I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic.
I was ecstatic.
No, because some people they just need that fire, man. They just need that fire just to slap them in the face and just say, listen.
I hear it.
You know when I told you I was gonna be him? Now I'm him. How do you feel?
I'm Himmy Nooch.
Now I'm Himmy Nietzsche is crazy.
Now I'm Himmy the Third. I'm Himmy the Third right now.
Himmy
How
the
do you
Third.
feel?
That's a name
That
of
is
it.
gross.
It's disgusting. I'm gonna make the artwork, the picture of him when he's best smiling, where Michael B. Jordan's hella smiling, because you knew that's what he was feeling like in that moment.
And the eye contact
Himmy the Third is
was
crazy.
on lock. He was just
Yeah,
there like,
yeah.
Yeah, nah, he won't let that go nowhere.
He was letting it be known.
Respect him. Apparently, like behind the scenes, he's had a bit of a chip on his shoulder post Fantastic Four. Feel how you want about that film, but like he's really been trying to make a point that yeah, I am him. Obviously that didn't particularly Fantastic Four didn't go the way he wanted it, but what's it? Wakanda Forever. Not Wakanda Forever. Black Panther went away, and it looks like Creed he is that boy, and he's making the right decisions and the things he wants to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. I don't know, it might have been you that mentioned this in the previous or few weeks, maybe a few months ago, you man, about Creed and how the guy who owns the rights is some random, not random dude, but the guy who also owned the rights for Rocky. And Rocky Balboa basically doesn't, not Rocky Balboa. I said Rocky like it's a real character.
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah.
Sylvester
That's what
Stallone doesn't
it.
want to. He doesn't want to participate in it until my man's gone in it. So they're both carrying the petty gene.
Well, he's a twat because I listen. So the person who owns the right to Rocky was like a producer and put up bare peas for it as well. So his stance is, I'm just in it as much as you are, and they wouldn't have let him. The only reason Sylvester Stallone was allowed to be the lead in Rocky is because this guy went to bat for him. Was like, yo, let him direct it and be in it. And Sylvester Stallone on his own nearly pushed Rocky off a cliff. Like the franchise was done before Creed, so I don't know. My man's just been, and now he wants to do a reality show with his family.
Yeah, he needs to hang that one up.
Yeah, Sylvester Kardashian, no way.
The Stallones.
The Stallone.
That sounds boring as hell.
Oh no, I ain't trying to watch that.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sylvester. I think he thought, let me see if I don't join this, will this film plummet? It didn't. So he's taking a massive L here because they can just go on without him. If they want to do a fourth one, we can keep the show moving without you.
Have you seen it? I haven't seen the new one.
I'm gonna try to see it Friday. I've got Friday off, so I'm gonna try to see it then.
I'm gonna try to see it as well. How are you gonna try to see it Friday when recording?
I can go. I said I've got the day off.
Oh, I'll go during the day.
Okay.
No. Can you take that back?
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Love.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong,
innit? But yeah, no, I want to support that film as well. Obviously, 2 black leads, so go get that coin. It came out. I think it's done 100 million first weekend. So
that's amazing.
Got Ant-Man out of here.
Apparently, Ant-Man. Well, it's a film theory, isn't it? And like the YouTuber film theory, but basically he said that in his own theory, and technically speaking, Ant-Man was supposed to be a completely different film. Hence why it seems a bit trash. And it seems a bit like...
But what was the completely different film supposed to be?
Ant-Man was supposed to die. Kang was supposed to come out of the quantum realm. And there was supposed to be like a divide between the daughter and Scott Lang.
That would have been perfect.
I would have rolled with that more. I don't know how much it would have improved it, but I think sometimes a film is as good as it ends, and that would have been like, oh, that's really something to talk about.
Yeah, because it would have left you in shock. Because rather than him winning, he would have lost.
Facts.
And then now we have an actual major problem because now he's actually alive. So
and he was giving him that work, like it was insane, and that would have fit perfectly. Because Ant-Man was getting his ass kicked.
My man got curb stomped, man. That was crazy.
With
the whole sole of his foot.
X. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, no. Congrats to everybody who worked on Creed. Anything to see Tessa Thompson as well.
Ain't you with that Taika Waititi guy?
No, no,
I thought she was.
No, dude, just not pronounce it right at all.
Ain't that what my man's name is?
You said Taika Waititi.
How do you pronounce
No,
his
she's
name?
not. He's with Rita Ora.
Oh, say word.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And they get along like I'm Lou Will. That's apparently what the
Wow,
situation
he's
was.
a six man of the year. Fair enough.
He's shooting from deep.
Fair
Because
enough,
getting
man.
Rita already, you're shooting from the logo to add Tessa Thompson. I respect it.
Fair enough, man.
Rita Ora, Black Queen.
You're trying to get this pod ended, bruv. That's crazy.
Oh,
I mean,
No, to be fair, we thought she was black
have
for
you man
time.
been in the gym yet?
yeah. What do you mean?
What, in this year or what? What do you mean?
Yeah. Has a few people just tried to cancel you in the gym?
What, as in this
Oh, the video
whole...
thing. That's
Yeah,
what
the
happened to
whole
me.
trend
I
now,
work
the
out
whole
from home.
trend of like women just
Nah,
going in
man.
the gym and then
That's-
just. There is of course like situations that happen. We have kind of discussed on this, but like right now there's like a whole trend of like women going in the gym and then now being harassed, and it's just like nah, I'm just
What?
doing me in it.
I thought the thing was like you're making a thing out of nothing.
Yeah, you're making a thing out of nothing, basically.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
super nothing.
There was one.
I mean, there was
like,
that one video where like the woman was actually fighting for her life.
I saw that one.
So yeah,
It's
word.
that catch-22 where people who claim that they're being harassed or things are, bad in their eyes, they record it and then they make out like it's a big deal. And then it kind of overshadows for people who are actually getting harassed.
True.
And then it becomes, it just becomes a silly discourse because there's people who are actually, it actually happens to them, So it just creates a really weird environment.
I'd rather they were allowed to continue recording. They should have, if that makes them feel safe in that space. I think it's just gonna get a few bad apples where we'll get instances like the one that blew up where it's just like nothing happened. There was absolutely nothing in that video. You made a mountain out of a molehill, but 9 times out of 10, I reckon there will be some form of harassment in it. So
Agreed.
if they need to record in order to feel safe, have at it.
You just gotta keep yourself
I'll
to
be in the
yourself in the
background.
gym, man. You gotta keep
If they
yourself.
ever catch me, this is. Oh, I don't know why. I'm not. The most I'm talking to someone is, are you using that? That's it. Done.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Don't
That's what
talk.
I does.
Don't pre. Just keep it moving,
Bro,
man.
I don't chat to nobody. Like, there's certain mandem that I will see and just be like, yo, that bro stuff. Yeah. And then it goes from it goes, hey, wagwan. That's as far as it goes. But with the ladies, I just hi. That's it. I really don't. I don't be doing that unless if you see me doing hip thrust. If you see me doing hip thrust, then cool, innit? Chat to me. But other than that, calm.
You're crazy.
Holding a conversation while doing hip thrust is crazy.
What's it?
Yeah, man.
Yo, bro, how many sets you got left, my bro? That is gross.
Someone says, "Can you spot me?" I'm just telling them to do it themselves.
Yeah, facts. All right, lads, we got a few more minutes left, so we gotta wrap it in.
Yeah.
All right, well done. That was good. Himmy the Third
That's disgusting.
is unforgivable.
But I'm gonna come back and say I'm Himmy the Third. I don't care. That's the energy I'm coming with.
You should come with that energy. I just love that.
If you ever doubted me and you call me a mutt and I come back, I'm Himmy the Third. Don't try me.
Fair enough.
I'll be there for the crowning.
What's the choice? What's the song choices, lads?
Chop by Ambush, Buzzword.
He's back here.
Yeah, I would have chosen Right Hand by Unknown T and Nuts, but
banger.
Chop.
What's it called? Oh, Lloyd featuring Lil Wayne. You
on the throwback vibes, yeah? She's
Yeah,
5'2".
just got it came back into my rotation. I was like, nah, this is what's a verse from Lil Wayne
Yeah, he slid. Pause.
for
Yeah,
real.
for sure.
You know, you get.
I'm gonna choose Private Landing by Don Toliver, Justin Bieber, and Future.
Listen, keep going, keep going,
Keep
keep
going.
going, keep going, keep going,
Hey,
keep going.
Justin
Bieber
Bieber,
Belly is back.
he
His
unlocked
wife is in it. His
Jermaine
wife is in a
Bieber.
chokehold right now. Man's don't care.
Hey, we got to discuss
That's
it on the next
crazy.
set because there's a lot going on with that.
His wife is fighting for her life.
Fair enough. Nah, he slid. He slid. All right, lads.
For real, for real. Take it easy. Made in Chafford Podcast
Cool.
181.
We out.
All right, best.
That's a fair.